Hi, San Diego. And wow, it's wonderful to see so many family, friends, spouses, children here to celebrate this wonderful occasion for our graduates. My name is Christine Balderas, and I apologize, but our president, Pam Lester, is ill. And Jean Ricaldi from our department is traveling as we speak right now to Humboldt to take her daughter to college. She graduated here from the medical assisting program and is now moving on to a four-year university. So I'm your representative. I am the co-department chair for our allied health department and the radiology technology program. I'm fortunate to have them underneath me, and they're a wonderful group. Of the students in the mammography program got to babysit me for a couple of days and teach me all about that, and that was really fun to get to see them. I see them all working really hard every day along with their instructors, their clinical instructors. So I thank you all. I have just a little spiel here. I'm not a professional speaker, so it'll be short and sweet because it's hot. On behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate the graduates and their families on such a great accomplishment. A really great job. The Radiology Technology program is a full-time commitment that spans 2 years, and that's 2 years in addition to the 2 years they took of physics and chemistry and math that I can't even imagine. So even though they're not getting their bachelor's, they've done the work of that. So that's one thing in our career tech education programs. It's a professional program. They go out as professional healthcare workers, and so it was a lot of work. So good job, you guys. You've done a fantastic job, and will now be entering the workforce. Now that you're so comfortable with the machines and the technology, you are able to start focusing your attention on treating your patients with sensitivity, acknowledging their needs, and providing encouragement to help ease their fears. We have total confidence that you will excel at providing the highest quality of care possible for your patients. I wish you success on the licensure exams. I know some of you have already taken it. Congratulations, and the best of luck. I wish you the best in your career and your life. And now I would like to just say a little bit about your professors that got you through this. Jill Shagnon. Keeping you all, as well as she could do it to get you through this, and I appreciate the support you gave her, the support she gave you. But we are really excited to know that we now have a program director, Kimberly Mills. So Jill is overjoyed to have a colleague in there to share, so she can now be so with no further ado, I'm going to introduce Kimberly Mills.
I'm going to follow Christine's lead and keep this short because it is hot. This is like, I think it's Illinois. This is Illinois hot. I was promised good San Diego. So I would like to say again, congratulations to the entire class. I always say when you go back to school, your whole family goes with you, right? And so this has been a long journey for not only you, but your entire family. And when I've been doing clinical site visits all summer, and I was amazed. I mean, you would never know this program had been in transition because this group of graduates, I mean, they're confident, they're strong, they're ready. I've just been really, really impressed and overwhelmed at just how much support they've given me in the short amount of time I've been here. And Jill is the reason for that. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Jill, and she's going to, I think, be giving out the mammography awards.
I'd love to give mammography awards to you all, but it appears I left them in my office. So I have to say, they practice on each other in our lab. So they, shirts off, positioning each other, and they learn how to handle patients, how to be aware of how patients are feeling at any given time. So I make sure that by the time they're finished with the labs, that they can do a mammogram. Screening mammogram is 8 minutes. 8 minutes flat, and they get out. So they're really, really good by the time they leave me. And then they go to the clinical sites, and then they do mammography on actual patients. And then they say to me, oh my God, it's nothing like what I was doing. Because all their classmates are very young, and all of our mammogram patients are very old. So, it's a little bit different. But I have to say, they've all done an awesome job, and I promise I will get your certificates to you as soon as possible. Okay? Thank you guys. It's been amazing. The next presentation we're going to have will be the Clinical Instructor Award, and we like to recognize our clinical instructors every year because they're all amazing. And I have the students write a little synopsis of how they feel about their clinical instructors every year. And then I read through them all, and I think I want to give something to everyone, but I try to pick the best one. And this year we picked our clinical instructor. We'll all let the student tell you. Ashley, come on up.
So while he's coming up, the synopsis that I wrote, I'll just begin. So Tyler Dunlop is an outstanding clinical instructor. Tyler never made it feel as if we worked for him or as if we were any less of a tech as him, but watched our learning styles and how we work to help mold us into competent techs walking into the next patient. Tyler's the CI that looks at your perfectly positioned comp that you have finally nailed and says, what could you do better? As a new student, the thought was, it's perfect, how could you ask that? You ask too much from students. But as the comps kept coming in, it was quickly realized that not one single image is a textbook's x-ray, and not even the most seasoned tech around still has room for improvement. Upon turning in a comp where we would get lazy and just wanted to get it over with, Tyler would look at it and automatically know it wasn't our best work and would say, don't turn in garbage. But he wouldn't just let us keep doing the same mistakes. He would find out what our difficulties were and would smooth them out without hesitation, no matter how busy he was. Tyler also had an abundance of workload on top of being a clinical instructor. He was a lead tech, became a father to a beautiful little girl. He headed up fixing and figuring out Epic at its launch, and when we lost our supervisor, he assumed the role, though not asking for it, and still kept the most positive, constructive attitude to everyone around him, always giving feedback and wanting to help. There were times mentally and emotionally we just were not checked into the task at hand. He would take the time and ask us and listen to what was going on and was very understanding of the fact that we had lives outside of the hospital and school. He created an environment where we knew we could let him know we were just having a day, but would also let us know that we needed to jump back into the game. From day one, he was very upfront and honest. He made it very clear that working with him would be up to us as students. He wouldn't be doing any babysitting and checking in on us or checking on our hours or progression of comps. As the program slowly kicked by, he put our future in our hands and allowed us the freedom we needed to be confident graduating techs we are today. Thank you.
I didn't actually think I was giving a speech today. But really in the end, and I've told this to Albert, and unfortunately he wasn't able to make it today, but really these guys did everything themselves. I just tried to steer them down a correct path, but they did all the hard work, and each one of these students did all the hard work. As much as us as teachers would like to take the credit for it, you either want to learn or you don't want to learn. So Really, it was all you guys. You're going to be a great tech, Ashley, and I couldn't be more proud of you. So you did an awesome job.
All right, moving along. So the next award that we're going to give, and like I said, I'm kind of new to this. I just started here in June, the end of June, but it's called the Olympian Award, and as I understand it, and Jill can correct me if I'm wrong, but as I understand it, it's the students choose this person based on somebody that, it doesn't necessarily have to be a clinical instructor, but somebody in the program, faculty, whatever, that has really helped them as a group move forward and has been really, really supportive. So without further ado, as you can possibly imagine, Jill.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without you guys, though, because you knew what was on my plate. You knew what we were trying to do together, and you made it really so much easier for me. Just by being yourselves and doing what you could to be independent, and you know, I really appreciate the support that I've had from you guys this year. It's been really, really awesome. Thank you. So our next award is the Academic Excellence Award, and that's the student that has the highest GPA from the program since it began. So our Academic Excellence Award is going to go to Kelly Britton today. We'll have the student awards, and these are awards that the students have decided they want to award each other. So Jeremy is one of our instructors, one of our faculty. He's going to announce those awards for the students.
Before I do this, I'm actually going to hand the torch over to Grace Lomax, one of our newer instructors here. And a little intermission while she has something important to announce.
I'm Grace. I'm one of the. At times I felt like I was one of the students because I learned a lot. I taught sectional anatomy. In the spring semester, I got to know everyone. I was very impressed. What a good class to have as my first class. And we could not have done this really without Jill's help because she held us together. We didn't have like a designated director. So together we got this plaque for you. Do you want to read what we have written?
Yeah. To our clinical coordinator, Jill, you taught us to shield and pollinate, use our markers and don't be late. You kept us together and made us better. Now we're ready to shoot x-rays forever. Mason College, Radiology, Technology, class 2.
Yes. You got it? Thank you. So, it is my distinct pleasure to announce the student-nominated awards. First and foremost, most likely to become a CI, we have Danielle. Next, we have the friendliest student. That would be David. goes to Pam. Not too shy. Next we have the class comedian. That goes to Ren. Let's see, next up we have most gullible. And Nuria takes that. Next up we have most optimistic. This one goes to Sam. Next, we have most opinionated. That goes to Nikki. You guys did this to yourself. Next up, most likely to become your boss. That goes to Kelly. Next up, most outspoken. That would be Ashley. And we have the most unique. That one goes to Michelle Hart. Let's see, best facial expressions. That goes to Katie. All right, moving down the list. Best comebacks goes to Brian. And we have most sarcastic. That goes to Sage. And now we have most dramatic. That one's going to Heather. The only one who said no, no, no. Now we have loudest in class. That one gets taken home by Melinda. Now we have the quietest in class. That goes to Hager. You didn't hear it, but she just made a speech. Over here we've got teacher's pet. That goes to Albert. I'll pass it. And last but not least, most likely to teach at Mesa would be Christine.
And I have one more because as you've heard, it's been kind of a crazy year, a lot on my plate. So one of my responsibilities is to check the time records, like clocking in and out of the student, in and out every day, plus in and out for lunch every day for 56 students. So it's a lot of work and they make a lot of mistakes. So on tracking this system, I can see who makes the most mistakes. But I'm not going to give that person an award. I'm going to give the person the award who had the least number of mistakes on their time card over an entire 2-year period. That was 9 mistakes. Mind you, on the upper end, it's close to 300. 9 errors over a 2-year period, and he is my favorite student. Because of this. Jake. Yeah. Ready to graduate now? Alright, let's get out of this hot room. Okay, so let me just grab my card. Alright, first up we have the Kaiser students with Sandy Levine.
Okay, good. So I'll be quick because in the sake of the heat of the room. So my first student is Jason Andoy. Not only did Jason make it through this 2-year program, but he became a dad as well. Next is Michelle Hernandez. She's very quiet, as you all know, but she did an amazing job as well. What most impressed me with this group, and I've been doing this for quite a while now, is their commitment to each other and helping each other out, and not only just with amongst the 4 of them, but the Pima Color students as well, the first year students. And Michelle was very integral in always helping everyone else out. Mike Scrapper. Got it in. Not barely. She did a great job. Really improved over the 2 years. I'm very impressed. Good job. She kept us all in line, made sure we always did everything we needed to via text or just keeping us up. Showed us all this fabulous little folder the first couple weeks, and we all had to get one, so it kept us organized for the whole year. Great job, Chrissy.
All right, our next group, make sure I do this right. Our next group is from Palomar. David Wayne is his clinical instructor.
All right, who's first here? Hager Ismail. All the time. Jake. Probably the coolest guy I know.
All right, our next site will be Scripps Chula Vista, and the clinical instructor is Mark Alad.
Oh, Carolina? Thank you for being a wonderful student for the last 2 years, and it's been a joy teaching you. Yesterday at the hospital, when I came out of surgery, it was around noontime. I went into the room and everybody else looked a little sad, and I was like, "Where's Carolina?" I go, "She left." She's like, "I didn't even get a chance to say bye to her." At that moment, I felt a little sad. And then 30 seconds after, I went back to normal. Good luck, and I wish nothing but the best for you.
All right, our next site is Scripps Mercy, and that's Angela Francois.
Well, hi everyone. I have to say you guys look hot from here. All right, here we are. So, I have first Melinda Boatwright. All right. No, if in fact anything, Melinda is so strong. One of the first few days at the clinic, working in the OR, and she was helping to move a C-arm, and she was moving the C-arm with the brakes on. I was impressed. Next, we have Kelly Brayton. Kelly was an awesome student as well. We nicknamed her Sister Boss, which kind of fits with the award that she got today. She was just always on top of everything, making sure everybody had their paperwork squared away and looking out for each other. It was really nice to just see the four of them kind of come together. All right, and we have Ton Nguyen. Okay. I'm impressed by Ton. She really just was motivated and she's motivated by herself. She worked well with her classmates, and she was just a pleasure to have. Yay! And we have Jonathan.
Go, John!
Jonathan came in at the tail end, and he was
like, there was a shift, and he came to do his last year with us, and it was just a pleasure to have him amongst all the girls, so it was nice to change it up a little bit.
Our next site is Sharp Chula Vista.
All right. David, get up here. He's got the greatest personality. He came in ready to just succeed. And he's also one of the people that actually took the test this morning. And I'm happy to say he passed. Maria. She's like the firecracker. She's just so much energy, so enthused, and she's just a sweetheart. It's amazing when people watch her and she's like, that's my tech. They're using the shoulder. But it's amazing because she just jams through everything. Through her patience, she's just great tech, and I'm very proud to see that she's graduating.
No, just on a serious note, just want to say thank you to Sharp Chula Vista for taking me and Nuria in. It was absolutely a blessing. They really, I wouldn't be the tech that I am today without Rick and the crew, without Mark and Francois. They all worked there too. And Nuria, she was an awesome partner. We both became best friends. And I just want to speak for my mom. She wasn't able to make it because she's real sick, but I am the man I am today because of my mom. And I know all the students up here, I bet you they'll say the same thing about their mom too. So thank you to all the moms out there. Yeah! Thank you.
Sharp Grossmont. And Alyssa, I can see you. There you are.
I'm going to make my people come up and stand with me. Whole time. I'm going to say I have note cards, so you're going to get hot. Samantha Emery. They claim they learned from me, but I think I learned more from them, and I have a list of 10 things I've learned from you. Number one, students, for good or ill, really do listen to what you say, especially when it's not what you meant to say. 2, even though I still have no love of surprise parties, I do appreciate the people who throw them, and when no one is looking, I might even smile about it. Number 3, giraffes have no clavicles. Number 4, laughing at yourself with good people can turn a bad day into something much better. Number 5, You can bring deviled eggs to the breakfast potluck. Number 6, the 80s are no longer just a while ago. They are now, in fact, almost the olden days. Maybe not it, but some people really can be at the hospital at 6:30 a.m. with beautiful hairdos every day.
Jump right.
This one I just recently learned. Do not take the ASRT practice tests. And I thankfully learned that it is now okay to like Aquaman. And finally, I learned that the Google may have all of the answers, but it can't position this spine. And that's all I have to say.
The next site is Sharp Memorial with Matt Marchisio. Matt?
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
All right, this isn't my thing, but I had 2 students. I had the girl who still talks to patients like they're kittens, Sage. And I had the guy who, no matter how much you made fun of him, he never stopped rocking the man bun. Alright, these 2 both had a strong finish. They worked their butts off for 2 years. They put up with a lot in school and clinicals, but all paid off yesterday when they got free Costco pizza. Alright, congratulations to graduating. Good luck on your test. Don't pass it so you can become disgruntled employees just like
Our next site is UCSD, and we'll have Nicole Riggs representing. She just retired this year, so she's seeing her class through to the end.
So yeah, this is going to be my last year, and I want to thank Jill and Mesa College for giving me the opportunity to be able to be clinical instructor. I have to say, in all my 20 years at UCSD, that was on the top of my list, was being the clinical instructor. It's been a privilege, it's been an honor, and it's a memory that I'll live with forever. And I just want to thank you, Jill, very much. Because it was very stressful when Christy left, and they had so much transition going on, and she was having to take this heavy load, and she did it. She carried the class, she carried the students, she carried everything, and she really, I give her total accolades for everything that she did to help this program continue to help these second years get through the way they did. Elma Garcia, I'm going to... and Elma, Amber. tell you, I called Amber, Elma, and Elma, Amber for 2 years. They had to listen to that. Every time I go to say their name, I'd say it opposite. But this class by far has been, I'd say, the best class that I've ever had. And all 4 of these students, they came in determined. They were ambitious and they were determined that they were going to get it, and they went above and beyond to make sure that they did whatever they had to do to get through this class. I mean, they did so much stuff. They used to make videos, they had cards, they had all different things that they did. When there was downtime, they'd be in the book studying, they'd be looking at positioning, they'd be looking at images, you know. They all were very, very organized and dedicated, you know, and mature, very mature. And they made me laugh, they supported me, they got me through, you know, times when things weren't so good for me or weren't so happy for me. They supported me, they loved me, and that's the gift of being a clinical instructor, is being able to, you know, have people that you know care about you and love you. And those students, by far, every one of my classes, they've all been the same. They look up to you, they respect you, and they support you, you know. And it's been a great honor and a great privilege, and I'm so happy that they all made it through it. And Nicole's going to be going back to Virginia, where she's from, and Amber and Jose and Elma are hopefully all going to get jobs. We're all going to keep our fingers crossed. We know they're going to get jobs, we just don't know if it's going to be at Thornton or so. Thank you very much.
It's the best part. Our next site is the VA, Kristen Nelson.
Hi everyone. I have been very lucky to get to mentor some really great radiology students the 6 years I've been doing this. Deanne, Ann Ernesto, wonderful students that have been coming my way. They both have been eager to learn, hardworking, supportive of not only staff, but other students that we had training at RVA over the 2 years. These 2 years have flown by. There have been many fun times, laughing, some tears, and lots of learning. It is wonderful to see them grow and build their confidence during the program, but difficult to see them go. I wish them both the very best of luck in the future, and they'll be greatly missed. Deanna is going off to Vegas, and hopefully Ernesto will be working with us. But either way, best of luck to both of you guys.
Our next student has been in 2 sites, so we'll have 3 people maybe even come up for her. She's been at Scripps Memorial Hospital in La Jolla, and that's Brian Gonsalves. And then we have also, she was at Rady's Children's for a year, and we have Esther Linton and Carlos Ferrero. You guys want to come up and give Michelle her...
Hi, just want to congratulate Michelle for this wonderful time we had Children's Hospital there, the first year stuff, especially having to deal with kids and parents. It's a tough way to get going. Usually they like to start with adults, and you do a great job and they do everything for you, but when you go to children, it's a different world, and you have to take everything into account to see how you're going to get it done. So congratulations, and hopefully you continue to do the same. I've been doing children's exams for 28 years, 34 years actually, but 28 years of children, so continue to do the same, continue doing what you're doing. And just want to congratulate you from PJ, who is on vacation. He's congratulating all of you and send his best. Okay? That's it.
Sure. I want to thank Michelle for all her hard work and also for the whole year putting up with my sense of humor. It can be a little bit of a challenge. I have a few little sayings that I share with my students. Okay, so I'm going to start off and Michelle's going to finish.
Oh no.
I like to make sense, but mostly I like to make okay. And then, we'll just leave
Next we have script screen. Tyler, come on back up.
For about, once Ashley and Albert finished their first year, I pretty much stopped thinking of you guys as students. You guys have been ready even before your summer class hit. You're ready to graduate. I saw you guys as X-ray techs. There wasn't anything you couldn't do. I had to give you guys an extra hard time so your head didn't get too big, so you didn't get too full of yourself, and keep you guys in check. So whenever you came skipping along with something that you were really happy with that you finally took, I got to shoot all your hopes and dreams back down. I feel like I did my job pretty well with that. But in the end, you guys never forgot what you were here for. You kept your compassion for every patient, kept camaraderie with every tech that you've been through. You work with a lot of your coworkers for more than you see your family, so it's really tough. Especially some personalities that you don't always get along with, but you guys stuck through everything, worked really hard, accomplished more than I can believe. You guys did an excellent job. For all the students, I would say is don't forget where you came from, don't forget what you're there for. It's fun to joke around and laugh when you're at work, but just remember there's a place to keep it. Patients are there scared. So just never get complacent, never forget, and never forget to keep learning. There's always something to keep learning. So.
Today, so he got his diploma already. Next we have Scripps Encinitas. We have Marlene Taylor and Jocelyn Caldwell.
So Ksenia is our student. She was our very first student for Mesa College at Encinitas. So I don't think she knew what she was getting into. And she, right out the gate, was pretty amazing. Because she already had hospital background from where she works, but I was pregnant and I was very sick. And I would be in the middle of the patient trying to help her, and she would just jump in and be like, I got it, and I would go puke. So I was very thankful to have her, and as our first one, and it went really, really well. So.
You know, I was really proud of Ksenia because she was the only one at script sensitive, and it was our first student, and she just did excellent the entire time. She really was that good, and it's like Jonathan said right out of the gate, she knew where everything was, she knew what to do, she had no problem, she was almost more experienced than some of the techs who were. So, you know, we were really pleased with our experience because it was our first student from Mesa, and we expected her to be good because we're both Mesa graduates. So we assumed that she would be good too, and she was excellent. Thank you, Ksenia.
And I have to congratulate this class because I also was a professor for them for their first positioning class. So congratulations on that. And I have to say it because I wasn't paying enough attention. Tri-City got left off of the program, unfortunately. Yeah. So last but not least, we have Tri-City. We have Core from
Yeah, baby. Daniel Donay. She had the longest commute out of everybody here. Plus, her super early start times at 6 or 6:30. So, thank you for all you done for us, and it's no surprise they voted you as most likely to be a clinical instructor. Down Tyler on first year grade. He's well ahead of the game because of you.
Okay. And Ashley's going to show you the picture she put together for the class. So enjoy.
So before we do pictures, the class got together and just signed a few cards for the faculty. So if you guys could just come up and grab them. Jeremy. Jeff. Michelle. Kevin.
they've been amazing.